Hello everyone and welcome back to Joy Plans. Today I am showing you one of my favorite kits. I honestly never thought I would be into these colors for a kit as much as I ended up loving it, but the artwork, it's perfection. If you're a teacher, I'm pretty sure every planner teacher girl just obsessed over this art, and Scribble Prints just killed it with everything. I don't know. I was speechless. I typically kind of sit back on Scribble Prints new releases because I don't like to buy more kits than I have room for, and I like to know my options. And she's always really ahead of things, which, don't get me wrong, is amazing, and I love it. But since she's so ahead, all the other shops come out with their, school artwork or whatever season it is artwork. Like, I feel like a couple weeks later, and then, I don't know, you're stuck in that dilemma of, I should have bought it early or I should wait. I don't know. Does anybody else feel that? Do you know what I'm trying to say? That is honestly my dilemma. But regardless, when I saw this, I purchased pretty much right when it dropped on the website. Like, boom, click, add to cart, checkout, done. I knew I had to have it. Anyways, if I didn't already say, because I think I just went straight into how much I love it, this is called Hello Class, and it's by Scribble Prints Co. So I got the mini kit, and I added on the glitter header options, just because I love the black, and I didn't have any black glitter headers, and the shades, I just wanted to do this kit justice, so I just knew I needed to match specifically, because the muted pinks, I don't know, they can be a little tricky. Sometimes it's too pink, sometimes it's too light, too dark, too different tones, I don't know. Another ramble. But I feel like it took me forever to do the glitter headers. I don't know why. I didn't mix up the colors. Like, you can see every horizontal line or every row has the same color, so there was no strategy involved. It just took me a while. But yes, loved this art, loved this kit, and I was able to record successfully. I'm not gonna be super confident here. I think missed a couple parts, but I was able to record myself doing all my plans, all my day-to-day plans after my pre-planning. And I feel like that's something I normally just kind of do my pre-planning and then I show a picture at the end. So I really tried this time to sit down and film every couple days so I could have all the clips for you all. So that's why this is a little bit longer of a video. But here I'm just laying down this double box up at the top, and that is seriously classroom goals. I wish my classroom looked like that with the organization and style, but I teach kindergarten, and so it could look like that for probably 0.5 seconds, and then there would be dirt and snacks, and the pillows would be all over the place, and pencils would be broken inside that planter, or it would be knocked down and shattered. I don't know. The library would never look like that. So it looks prettier on paper and in my planner. One can dream, right? Anyways, so I don't know. I think I was referencing something from last week. But anyways, I am going to actually do some more get to know me questions, because I did what was that tag name? Was it a get to know me tag or something? That's kind of been floating around the planner community, and I did that in my last video, and I decided that was fun and figured why not answer some more questions so you can kind of get to know me and watch while I plan. So let's hop into some of these questions. One of the questions is, what is your favorite color? And I cannot remember if I answered this already, but my favorite color is orange. Yes, I did answer this. I remember talking about my orange room. Anyways, I wanted to re-answer it because I just love orange and love the bright, cheery color. What is your favorite day of the week? I thought this question was really fun, and it's really hard. I think, obviously, I love Fridays because end of the work week, and in the weekends. But I kind of like Thursdays because it's kind of your just like get it done day, and you just feel really good after Thursdays. I feel like the beginning of the week, you're kind of like sorting through the BS of the week, and then by Thursdays, you're in a rhythm, you're in your jam, in your routine, and you've either checked off a lot of things on your to-do list, or like Thursday's your day to finish it up, so then you can kind of lay low on Friday. So Thursdays are just great days. Okay, next one is, what is your favorite ice cream flavor? And I, in the words of Kristen from Planning Kalo, am a down ho for caramel ice cream. Anything salted caramel. It's just, yeah, done. Next question. Do you have any pets? No, I do not. I want one, hypothetically, but I don't think I could realistically do a pet right now. Part of it is just like, I feel like if I'm going to have a pet, it will be a dog, and it has to be a small dog that doesn't shed. So I have lots of criteria for getting a pet, and that's kind of expensive to get a small dog that doesn't shed. Like, that's not something you can just pick up at your local animal shelter. And it just sounds so pretentious, but I just cannot I can barely keep up with my own hair shedding. So having a dog that would shed, I don't know. And then I just want to do my dog justice. Like, I want to make sure that they have a yard to play in, that they don't have to, I don't know, be cooped up all day or whatever it might be. So I feel like later down the road of life, I will get a pet. But right now, I'm good with just admiring other people's pets. I don't know. When I was a kid, I was deathly afraid of dogs, to the point where I would, like, as soon as I entered in my grandparents' house, they had a 12-pound dog, and I would be terrified, in tears, screaming, and as soon, like, I would have to, like, deep breath, work myself up to even walk into their laundry room, which was, like, from the garage entrance, and I would immediately jump on top of their washer and dryer set because I needed to, like, not make sure that the dog, I don't know, attacked me. Like, I was twice, if not bigger than twice, that size of the dog. And again, 12 pounds. It was not a scary dog at all. And, it was a Lhasa Apso. I think that's how you say it. So again, not a terrifying dog at all. It never bit. It was a really nice dog. But I was just terrified of dogs. So I think that kind of, as much as I maybe want a dog, a pet, that's in the back of my mind. Oh, and I can't do cats either. I have shivers going down me just thinking about cats. If you know me, you know I don't like cats. Don't come for me. But the purrs, gross. And the litter box, double gross. And I don't know, their ears, their eyes. One time my cousin's cat, jumped me in the hallway, and I think I've just been terrified ever since. Okay, I've spent probably about 10 minutes talking about pets and my weird-ish with them. Let's move on. Next question. What is your favorite subject? I'm guessing that's in school. And honestly, this is going to sound really funny and weird. I hated school. I'm a teacher, but I hated school. It was such a push to get me to do any sort of homework, any sort of assignments. I was number one procrastinator. I don't know, like my poor parents, I would just cry and cram and wait till the last minute for everything, and that would cause more tears. I was just such a hot mess. I loved school in elementary school, hence why I am an elementary school teacher, and I could not do anything. Well, I could not teach above second grade, but I really, really could not teach middle school or high school or any college because I hated it so much. I was a really good student. I got really good grades, but just my core being did not like it. So that is kind of funny. I don't have a favorite subject. I never really liked school. Maybe art. I really like being creative. But I hated reading, even in elementary school, hated reading. Reading logs, like, oof, those were an effort. I'm pretty sure I had to fudge a little. Don't tell anybody, and don't come for me. Okay. What is your favorite place? And I love anything with warm weather. I love being outside in warm weather. I would rather be warm than cold any day. And this is why I don't know if my husband and I could plan a dream vacation that would meet both of our needs, because he does not like warm places. And it's really hard because I only want to go to warm places like Arizona, California, Hawaii. Those all sound like dream places to go and visit and park yourself. But he is not a fan. He would rather be in the cold skiing or just in like mild weather, which is like, lukewarm weather. I guess I'd take that over cold weather, but I don't know. And so my favorite place is warm places, but more specifically, I love the lake. We have a lake that we go to as a family, and I love spending time there, and I just love being by and around the water. I am really grateful I live in a place that is near a lot of water. Most of it's like the ocean, but there's tons of lakes and rivers and different bodies of water that you can easily access for camping and just activities and just walking around paths. And I don't know, I don't think I could live anywhere that doesn't have water because I just love it so much. Okay, let's do some more questions. What is your favorite store? I love Target. Say no more, I think. And how did you meet your significant other? That's a good question. I met my husband in college. We were on brother-sister floor in college in the dorms, and that is how we met, and we spent a lot of time together just hanging out as friends and all that stuff. And I was like, this guy's really, really funny. And he says he knew from like the moment he met me, and I was oblivious and did not realize for the longest time. I was just like, oh wow, so many great guy friends. But anyways, turned out fantastic, and it's really fun. It was really fun being able to get to know somebody and meeting somebody when like in that setting, because it was so casual, and all of our friends were so supportive because they kind of were watching it happen. So that was cool. When like our wedding day, they were all like, oh, I remember when we're still getting to know each other. I don't know. Anyways, favorite TV show. That one's really hard. I love TV. I think I hide that. Most people don't realize, but I watch TV a lot. Now, obviously I teach, so I'm not watching TV most of the day, but then when I get home, like how do I relax? I watch TV, and I love mindless TV. So I've probably watched most TV series, from reality TV to, I don't know, any sort of drama. I don't have cable though, but when I did have cable growing up, I would watch a lot of those shows. So I like funny shows like The Office. I like sappy shows, good feel-good shows like Gilmore Girls. I like the fantasy shows like Once Upon a Time. I loved One Tree Hill, like drama shows. Ooh, Parenthood. Oh, that's a good one. Glee. I think I'm about to watch Glee for like the third time. Anyways, all those are great shows. Right now I'm watching New Girl for the second time. I think I gave my thoughts about that earlier. But yes. So I pretty much like anything. I like stuff that's mindless. What's your favorite band? I honestly don't have a favorite band. I listen to music, but I am perfectly content with just turning on the radio of like the top hits or top country, and that suffices me. I don't mind, most of the time I don't mind commercial or like radio people talking, but I have a Spotify account and I do an awful job using it. And yeah, so don't come for music advice. Don't come to me for music advice. I don't know. What is your favorite season? I love summer because not only is school out, but the warm weather and just getting to spend extra family time. I feel like in the summertime you get to see family so much more, and I love that. I also love going back to school. I feel like towards the end of summer, you're kind of like itching for fall. Maybe that's just me, but I kind of get that itch that you're like, I kind of want to wear like jeans now. I'm kind of done with the sun. Like I'm ready for sweaters and scarves in school. So I think that's part of, I don't know, I love summer, but I do love fall for that reason too. Let's see. What do you do to relax? I watch mindless TV. I kind of already said that. I'm not big into baths. I want to be, hypothetically. I have a bunch of Lush bath bombs, but I don't know. They're just not for me. But I like watching TV to relax, or watching YouTube videos, or crafting, planning. That's always relaxing. What is your favorite phone app? That's really hard. I also feel like I don't use my phone to the fullest capabilities of a smartphone, but one random app that I feel like I use all the time, and maybe it's just because I'm a teacher, so I'm taking pictures, and especially with being remote, I'm taking pictures of like different documents, or whether it's like whiteboard stuff, is the Microsoft Lens. Office Lens, that's what it's called. Has anybody heard of that? If you're a teacher or you just need pictures like of documents and you want them to look like they're scanned, that app, 10 out of 10 recommend. This is like not a business promo, but that's a really, really fantastic app. Okay, the next question is, what are your favorite pizza toppings? And I don't care what everybody says, you're gonna hate me, but I love pineapple on my pizza. I know some people just cannot get over that, my husband being one of them, but I love it. I've always loved pineapple, like Hawaiian pizza. And if you've ever been to a mod or like one of those create your own, I basically take that and just like add a couple other random things on top, but pineapple is like a must have on my pizza regardless. It's just too good. I think when I was little, I never liked veggies, so I never wanted any veggie toppings, and I didn't like any sort of pepperoni or sausage. Like all that stuff was too spicy, and I don't know, I know I also did not like pizza as a kid. It wasn't until I found out that I have celiac, so that means basically I'm gluten-free, not by choice. But when I found out that, and that's when I learned, like, I couldn't really, like, I could have pizza, but obviously it had to be gluten-free pizza, so I had all these restrictions on my diet. That's when I was like, oh my gosh, I flipped a switch. I love pizza. I want pizza. I could have pizza every single day. But up until then, I was like, well, could not do pizza. Like, I could have it maybe once a year, and that was more than enough for me. So that is kind of a funny thing. But now, like I said, now I love it. And what is... an unpopular opinion that I have? I kind of already said it, the pineapple on my pizza. Also, my pet rant. That's kind of, I feel like, unpopular. Like, it's cool to have pets, and the fact that I don't really want one is not that cool. But that's okay. I'm going to keep doing me. Let's see. What is something you splurge on? Planner stickers. That's for sure. I used to buy a lot of clothes. Now, I don't feel like I buy a lot of clothes. So, yeah, that's definitely where my money goes to. Or Amazon for random things. And I'm sick and tired of these people making Instagram reels of, like, top 5 things from Amazon that I never knew I needed or something like that. Because I am a sucker for them, and I watch them all, and I definitely don't buy all the products, but I have them, like, sitting in a wish list, and I'm like, do I really need them? Yeah, I probably do. That sounds great for the one time that I need to cut the corn off my cob, or I don't know, that was the most random example. Or I don't know, I watched one today of, like, these parenting. It's like a to-go booster seat, and I'm like, that is something I definitely need to know. I'm like, no, I don't have kids. I don't plan on having kids for a while, so, like, why am I saving that to Amazon? I don't know, maybe that's just me. But that's where money goes to. Okay, the next question is, do you have a tattoo? And the answer is no, I do not, and I don't ever really plan on it. I'm not anti-tattoo at all. Like, you do you. They look really cool on other people. I just don't ever see myself getting one. I think the, like, thought of having something permanently inked on my body for the rest of my life is terrifying, and I could not think of something important enough that I would want marked on my body. And needles and tattoo places, I don't know, they kind of scare me. I think I'm just too. I don't know. I just couldn't do it. There's just no way. Okay, that is all the questions that I will answer for today. I hope you enjoyed some more question and answers, kind of getting to know me more. But I quickly wanted to go over some of the plans and stickers from this kit. So, let's see. I have my planner open in front of me. I used a lot of Once More with Love stickers. Every day I marked work. I actually used the work label from the kit, which I never do, but I marked it with a little video chat sticker from Once More with Love, and I kind of alternated which version, because there's 2 different versions from the sticker sheet. So I thought that was fun, because that's kind of what my class meetings look like, kind of. And then, let's see, I also finally got my Lego Once More with Love sticker, so you will see that at the bottom of Monday. And it's in a whitish grayish box, and it literally disappears on camera. So I have a love-hate relationship with that color scheme and those color of boxes, because although they balance, they also just, like, neutralize a little too much for me. But that is a rant for another time. So let's see, I have some customs from Kinzi, like the boat ride, the Plan With Me binge. I don't know why I just stumbled on that, although that's not a custom. And groceries, that's a custom from her. My staff meeting on Thursday. I have some other scripts from Letters to Apollo, like the Binge Watch and Coffee Please. And then I have an organized script at the bottom of Friday, and that's from Plana Hannah, and I love that font. I actually have that twice. I love her size because I can use it for a checklist, or I can use it for just marking, like sticker organizing. I don't know. It's a 2-for-1. And then a really cute script at the bottom of Saturday, and it's really hard to see, but it is silver foil, and it says Lazy Day, and it's from Murdock Talks, and she just changed her font, and sorry, I have no idea what was going on with my voice. She just changed her font, and I never thought I would be a fan of the skinny font, but seeing it in person and seeing it in my in the spread, it looks so cute, and I'm really sad that she's actually changing it to thicker. It makes sense because she has so many fun specialty foils that it will pop better, but I'm really glad I picked up the Lazy Day in silver. Then, let's see, on Sunday I marked, Murdock Talks has a little, I think she's calling it her Stella character, and she gave it as a freebie, and I'm about to mark it in just a second. And it's a little character wearing a mask, and I live in Washington, and we have awful smoke right now because of the forest fires and everything going on, so I marked that with the mask, which I thought was kind of cute. And then I used a whimsical cat girl at the bottom of Sunday for some crafting on my Cricut. But that is kind of the quick rundown of everything. Like I said, I absolutely love this kit, and I went ham with the deco up at the top. I was planning on using some sort of date covers, and I just started going with the deco, and all of a sudden I looked back after I was done with the deco at the top, and I was like, oh my gosh, I didn't use date covers, and I had to sit there for a minute because I really love date covers. So I ended up just whiting out the numbers and adding in Caress Press's her rose gold, which is pinky like Scribble Prints Co, and she has small numbers, so that is what I added in at the top, and I actually really like that because the deco was perfect, and I absolutely needed to use it, and I really like how that pink looks. I don't have really anything else in that pink, so I couldn't pull it in anywhere else, so that's why I used silver. But you will see that I am just finishing up. It was a great first week of school. It's really fun and challenging doing video kindergarten, but the spread made it super happy and fun to memory keep. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.